Overall, it was a really positive experience. The end result makes us so happy. When we come out here, it's like being in a different world and have a whole different attitude. And we appreciate that he was part of that. You know, you could have a house that you had a bunch of difficulties while you were trying to get it built, and you could carry those with you into the house, but we don't have that at all.
To your point, I'm glad we don't have this bad spirit that came forward through the process. We don't have that at all. We look back on it as an enjoyable experience. And again, I have to give all the credit to Vic and August Holmes. His team was really great to work with through literally the hundreds of decisions that had to be made that we probably made extra difficult, some of them.
There's a lot more care compared to other builders and remodeling companies I've been with put into the end product. From finishes to what's behind the wall that a lot of homeowners don't see or they don't pay attention to. They just see the finished product.
We are determined to put a very good quality house no matter which way you look. Whether you look at the construction and the material we use or you look at the insulation we use, you will see there is quality throughout.
I'm Vic Puri, the co-founder and president of August Homes. August Homes builds custom, high-performance, energy-independent homes in the DC area. I come from a family of home builders. Home building is what sent me to college. While other kids were, at playgrounds and, fields playing, it's just something that's always been a part of my life, either right here doing the work or as a kid, just always being around it.
Oh, my name is Prem Puri. I live in Potomac, Maryland. My life started after graduating and getting a degree in master's in electrical engineering. I joined IBM. I worked there for 17 years, but I always felt that I was not a free man. My brother was a civil engineer, and where I was living at that time, there were 3 builders across the street, and we compared our resumes with them or with their experience, and we felt that, hey, if they can do it, we can do too.
As I grew up and learned more about the industry, I became more and more disillusioned with it. It was really learning about the singular focus of a lot of builders was really just to build as cheaply as possible, especially behind the walls. I was forming my own philosophies on how to build. It was really the opposite, is really to pay attention to the things that homeowners may never see and to build a much higher quality product, a better product, one that we could be proud to build and be happy to live in ourselves. And that's really the seeds of how August Homes was born. As I started learning more, the philosophies of August Homes became clear. We wanted to focus on energy efficiency, healthy indoor air, high performance systems, integrated technology, resilient construction, and thoughtful design. These 6 tenets are what provide a home that will last a long time for families where they can live in a healthy way inside the house, and the house will stand for generations to come. We have an amazing core team that is dedicated to delivering on that promise while consistently trying new techniques and improving our own methods as well.
My name's Ryan. I'm a project manager here with August Homes. I've been in construction for 5 years now. It's a lot different than other builders and remodeling companies I work for, so I always refer to it as a sandbox. So we get defined a sandbox very well. We can make decisions, we're free to share thoughts. Every idea presented into a meeting is never really met with much pushback. It's always expanded on, and we end up actually bringing that into a lot of our builds. The best part about being with August is I think every house has a little different quirk to it, whether it's a unique feature that a client wants or something that we've taken from a previous build and made more efficient.
At August, we most often use what's called deconstruction. They take the older home apart by hand. All the materials are donated. It's a jobs program where folks can come in and actually use their hands and take apart all the materials that are still in good shape.
It was a referral from the seller's realtor, the seller who put the land on the market that we ended up buying from. The one thing about the house is it's designed to be very efficient and no wasted space, not an inch. I like that feeling, and in fact, I like the feeling that there's no crawl space, there's no attic. Those presented really special challenges for Vic and his team to figure out how to provide heating and air conditioning and all the utilities, all the things that had to work inside of an envelope that there's literally no way you can just sort of cut corner and run through the crawl space.
So the key to building a high quality, high performance home comes down to listening. Listening to the homeowners, what their hopes and dreams are for their home, how they plan to live in that home with their family, and the level of high performance that they want. As we go through that process, we get to know the homeowners really well, they get to know us really well, and we are able to really learn the nuances of what they're looking to do and what we plan to deliver. We can be as high touch as the homeowners need us to be or want us to be. We can also take the lead. We meet the homeowners where they are. And I think that's a key point of how we build, making sure every home tells that unique story of that family. And when we need to kind of take control and take the lead, whether it's design or in the field, we'd be happy to do so. And we've done so many times.
They more than helped. They took care of it all, really from the very beginning. I'm an architect, so I'm pretty familiar with the building process, but it's quite different when you're building your own. Vic and his folks really brought all the expertise to the table. They brought the civil engineer, took care of the county, the bonds, all these things. I have to say, a little bit outside of the scope of their contract, but they preferred in the process to manage all aspects of the site. So it was always collaborative and frankly enjoyable. So I don't know, I couldn't expect or have asked for anything more.
The single most important thing in this business, okay, to know that you cannot be happy unless your customer is happy. Your integrity plays a big role, okay? People have to trust you. This is a business of trust. So everything you say has to be true, and every word you say, you promise somebody or tell somebody I will do it, you have to do it.
We build every house as if we're our own. Every project is a passion project. Every house we build is our dream house. That's how we approach each project and each build we have, and that's how we work with our homeowners. If you want to build a high quality, high performance home that is energy efficient, that is healthy for you and your family to live in and breathe in, with a team that truly cares, visit us at buildwithaugust.com or shoot us a line. We'd love to hear from you.